the video. In this one, we're going to be discussing how to match the opponent's system when defending. So in this video, you're going to see we set up in a 3-1 or 1-2-1 defensively. So we're blue, they're red. Right? You can see that they're no longer in a 1-2-1 system. They're now in a 2-2. There's other variants. There's, for example, 4-0. There's a 2-1-1. And there's other ones. But just to give you an idea, most American teams are going to either play a 1-2-1 or a 2-2 system. Very rarely are you going to see something beyond that because that takes extensive futsal knowledge. Okay, so you will see a 1-2-1 or a 3-1 and a 2-2. It will happen. Okay, so the opponent is lined up as in a 2-2, so they have two here. So for example, your fix, your winger, and the pivot. Flip that pivot winger. Now really it's two fixes and two wingers. Right, that's really what the system is. But just to stay categorized by what we had before, your fix, winger, pivot, winger. Now they're going to rotate as you'll see, but I'm going to walk you how we want to defend. Now in this scenario, we're matching them at a high pressure scenario, so we're trying to squeeze them higher. Okay? It's much easier, in my opinion, to defend in the system that your opponent is using. So what I mean by that is, if they're playing 2-2 on offense, we play 2-2 on defense. So you're going to see how that works in a second. So you see here, now we're matched. We have this 11 with the 7, the 10 with the 4, 7 with 11, and 4 with the 10. And we just match their system. So now we just shift our movements to try and cover. Right? If the ball goes deeper, everybody's got to drop into support. We don't really want to leave it 1v1. Right, because it's 2-2, so if they get a guy to come out, they're going to squeeze. You just shift over as a group, as you can see. Come back, they're going to shift. Now you're going to see a little bit of movement here. This is a typical rotation on a 2-2. Right, then go, whoop, we win it, counter, and out. So you're going to see a lot of counterattacks at a 2-2 are going to be two players breaking and leaving two a little bit deeper to cover. Now, you should try and get a third player to go forward with you, but in this scenario, we win the ball back and we counter and go to goal with 2. Okay, I'm going to run you through it again one more time. No stops, just to watch. All right, so we rotate and we match 2-2. That's going to take the players to obviously communicate with each other to understand that they need to be matched in their system or the opponent's system. So you can see here we're playing this ball out, or they're playing the ball out. We're just matching. Right, we try and condense the court. Win it, break, and we're out. Okay, I'll play it at game-like speed. More times you can see, you got to rotate quick. We're ready to go. We get into defensive position, and we're ready to play. And go. Okay, so hopefully that gives you an idea of why we need to defend in the system that the opponent is using. So if they're playing a 2-2 on offense, we'll switch it. Right? We'll go 2-2. If they're playing a 1-2-1, we go 1-2-1. Right, we just need to match them. It's a lot easier to defend with, especially when we're newer to the game of futsal.